Well, how medical detection dogs began is I had a dog that worked and lived beside me called Daisy. I'd got her as an 8-week-old puppy, and I'd always known that she was going to go on and try and detect prostate cancer. Daisy's behaviour seemed to change a little bit. She started to look at me anxiously. She had big brown eyes and she would sit looking up at me. One day I took her for a walk with her doggy friends and I lifted the back of the car up so they could jump out. But Daisy wouldn't go. She kept staring at me and then nudging me in the chest and then staring again. I said, "Come on, Daisy, what's the matter? Off you go, have a run round." And she did. But as I was walking around with her, I could feel an area of my chest that felt slightly bruised. I felt it for a couple of days and I thought perhaps I ought to get it checked out. Went to my GP and was immediately referred to a surgeon. To cut a long story short, I had a number of biopsies and tests and I was diagnosed with a very early stage but very, very deep-seated breast cancer. I had my lumpectomy and lymph node removal, radiotherapy and hormone treatment. I'm here 10 years later to tell the tale. But my clinicians told me that had Daisy not warned me of this cancer, that my prognosis may have been very different. So I owed my life to Daisy and this inspired me more. My life had been saved. How many more thousands of people around the UK, around the world could have their lives saved by this amazing ability of dogs? Our dogs are biosensors with fluffy coats and waggy tails. The science behind what they're doing is as strong as any other diagnostic instrument. The wonderful thing about this work is that the dogs love it and they want to tell us the answers. We're also able to use rescue dogs that might otherwise have had very difficult lives. We have a strict no kennel policy, which we're very proud of. All our dogs go home in the evenings, they go to trainers or fosterers and have normal doggy lives, cuddles and lots of free time and play. It's through these relationships that we will understand so much more about what the dog can tell us about human disease.